Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Cher Delight, Sharing Delight, and I'm so glad you're here to bask in it with me. I am so grateful to be doing the March reading for you, Gemini. As I was meditating on the cards and just preparing the deck and preparing myself for your reading, I got kind of two messages for you guys. One is someone one part of you may want to go on a spiritual journey. You may be going on a spiritual journey at this time. Another part is you ready to get this money to basically become the King of Pentacles. Someone that makes wise investments, who has amassed money and property and knows how to manage it and can even advise others on those things. So let's see what the cards have to say about it. Again, just want to let you guys know, like I let all the other signs know. I know when you used to rock with me before, all you saw was my hands. Now I'm going to be showing my face because 2020, I'm not letting fear hold me back. I did make a short video. It's about 17 minutes. It's on my page if you care to watch it to find out where I've been, what's been going on. So let's just get right into it. And I know it's late, but we're going to do this, okay? Because Gemini, you deserve your reading for March. And then after I finish you guys' reading, and I go all the way through Aquarius, because I started with Pisces since it's Pisces season. And I go all the way through Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and get started on April, so that everybody's readings will be on time. Now, you know, in your readings with me, you get your money and your love. And that was working out for us before, so that's what I wanted to start back with. But I'm thinking next month I'm going to separate them, because I know some of the readers that I like to watch, they you know, everybody just has love, 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 love. And at that, if you watch the video of what I was going through, you will realize I didn't really care to hear about love, didn't want to hear about it. And so I know some people want to hear about the love, some people want to hear about the money. So in my readings, you get both. But if you don't care to hear about one or the other, you can pick which one you watch, or you can watch both of them. All right, so let's just get into it. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a part of our tribe. I want to welcome back my truebies and welcome to my newbies. We do have some new subscribers here, so thank you so much. And I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have my microphone on. As you can see in the background, I'm in a different location. Y'all know what's going on with this corona. And I was not about to be quarantined by myself and go stir crazy for 2 weeks. So I am up here with my sister, and it's time to get ready. Now, y'all know I do read reversals, but I chose not to read reversals for the March readings. Just a personal choice, so I'm not reading them. All right, so let's get started. All right, so what's under the deck, you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about going within to your own inner wisdom, going into your own inner wisdom, your own light within. You don't have to go without, meaning outside of yourself, to find out what you need to do. You can go within. You can pray. You can ask your ancestors. You can ask universe. You can ask Mother Goddess. You can ask your archangels or the ascended masters. But you can go within yourself, because in our subconscious, everything that the universe knows, we already know. We just need to learn how to access it. So that's the overall theme for your money. Going within to figure out what you want to do with your money. All right. So at the center of everything, you have the Nine of Cups. Now, I know it may be a glare. Again, I'm not at home, so I'm borrowing my cousin's ring light, and she does different types of videos, so hers is much bigger than mine. Oh, I like it though. Anyway, yeah, so I hope there's really no glare, but it's the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfilled. You know, this is also someone who has basically everything that they need, as far as what they need to, they have everything that they want. And so that's a good card to have at the center of your money reading. Now what's crossing that is the Six of Swords. You're moving on. And you know what? As I was meditating, like I said, someone wants to either walk away from something and go like on a spiritual journey, or someone wants to get to these coins. So you're going to have to decide if walking away from something, which is what the Six of Swords is about, moving on. It's like moving on from rough waters to more safe waters, somewhere better for you. It's also like a rite of passage, something you have to go through. Like, I won't say like an initiation into a fraternity or a sorority, but a rite of passage, something you go through maybe because it's a new century and things are going to change for you for this next decade in a good way with this Nine of Cups here. But something what's crossing that wish fulfillment is moving on, a rite of passage. Now we also have a major arcana. In the subconscious, you have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is all about seeing things from a different perspective. Like, take a pause and see things from a different perspective. I apologize if you can hear that phone ringing. My sister is on call, so okay. Life happens and we move on. And they're going to persist and keep calling. Anyway, we're not going to focus on that. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective. So maybe you're starting to see things from a different perspective and you know that you should, but it's in your subconscious, it hasn't been brought to the front of your mind yet. But this is something that you already know that also speaks to seeing it from your own point of view as the Hermit, which is another major arcana, and now you have the Hanged Man, another major arcana. So those two together would tell me that you're going inside, seeking your own guidance and seeking to see things your way. Maybe you want to do things your way, but you may just need to take a pause at this time and figure out what that is. Now, in your recent past, oh wow, you have another major arcana, the Star. You got a couple of major arcanas in these 6 cards. Anyway, you have the Star, faith, hope. Some people see it as a wish, wishing upon a star, you know, things like that. But it is the sun, it is the Star. So maybe your faith is what was keeping you going with your money in your recent past. And you had the hopes of these things coming true, because at the middle of the reading is your wish fulfillment, like having everything that you need, everything that you want. But for some reason you're moving on. We're going to clarify that. Now what's in the front of your mind, what you're thinking about, you have the Devil. Now the Devil could represent some type of codependency, like you feel codependent maybe on your job, maybe on a co-worker, maybe on a partner if you own your own business. You feel codependent with them. Like you feel like you can't do this alone, like you need that person, when actually you only need you. You're the only one you need. So it could, now if this wasn't a money reading, it could represent a lot of different things, but it also could represent in a money reading that you are just being like greedy, you know, and you're just doing things, cutting corners. You want to fast track your way to the top. Let me tell you, all you really need is faith and hope, and then you get out there, you see it from a different perspective, you see it your way, you do it your way, and then you'll get your wish fulfillment. But if you're cutting corners and doing things of this sort, it's not going to, it may seem like you'll get there faster, but I think you know that you won't. You may get there, but are you really building a solid foundation? We'll pull a clarity card on that as well. And if nothing else in all of this energy changes, In your near future, you have the Nine of Swords. Now, that's worry and anxiety. That's sleepless nights. That's, you know, worrying about things that you can't control. But the good thing about the Nine of Swords is it's just all in your mind. These aren't actual things that are going to happen. You're being anxious for what? You're being anxious for nothing. You're worrying about tomorrow when you haven't handled today yet. You have to handle today before you can handle tomorrow. And don't waste your time today worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow when you could just go ahead and keep the faith. Do not cut the corners. Move on. Go through this rite of passage. If this is something you know you need to do, go through the rite of passage, and you feel like you shouldn't have to. Why should I have to go through this? Why should I have to do that? Maybe it's some type of forms you have to fill out, or some type of degree you have to get, some type of certification, some type of inspection, depending on if you own your own business or you work for someone else or whatever. But you feel like, well, why should I have to go through all this? It's a rite of passage, baby. We all go through it. But guess what? These fears, these worries, this is keeping you up at night, you can change that. So let's clarify. Now, you know, all my cards have been prayed over and shuffled and ready to go. But I like to shuffle on camera, make some people feel better. This table is just a little bit slippery, but what we're not going to do is make excuses. We're going to make these videos and we're going to get them out there because people need to know what's going on with their money. Okay? With your money, honey. Now, just to mention, some of the people that you may be dealing with in business, as far as with the hangman, I'm sorry, not the hangman. Yeah, that could be Aquarius, as well as the star Aquarius, the devil, Capricorn. What else do you have here? The cups. Well, you have, no, that's swords. Well, you do have the Nine of Cups, which fulfill. That could represent like a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Just wanted to throw that out there for you. Okay, so let's clarify, why do we have the Hangman? Seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, this makes sense. Five of Wands. You feel like there's some type of competition. There's a lot of competition for whatever you're going for. You may feel like if you're wanting to start a new business, like it's oversaturated. How can you do anything different? And, you know, all this competition, where would you even get started? Where would you even fit in? But see it from a different perspective. Only you can bring what you can bring. There's only one sharingdelight. There's lots of tarot readers on here. Psychics, astrology. Would you call them astrology readers? I don't mean no disrespect, I just don't know the real name. Astrologers? I don't know. But, you know, I could have said, hey, it's oversaturated. But see, some people are only going to hear it from my voice. Some people are only going to understand it the way I say it, the way God gives it to me, for you to hear it. All that's really necessary is for you to get your message, okay, to get your guidance. Now let's see, what did you have to have faith about in the recent past? Okay. There was an offer. There was an offer, and it may have seemed like an offer that was too good to be true. And you were hoping that it was true. You were hoping that it was, you know, something that would get you to where you want to be. And so you probably took that opportunity to say with this devil here that, okay, I can do this. And I have the faith that I can do it, but I need this person to come along. I need that person to come along. I need this one to help me. I need that one to help me. When really all you need is you. You know, they got that song, All You Need Is Love, but all you need is you and the will to do it. Okay, so with the devil being here, You got the Ace of Cups. So a brand new beginning, something that you will love. So you don't have to go and feel dependent on anyone, because see, you got the love of the universe being offered to you. You got help on the way. A brand new start is overflowing. The help that's coming towards you, when you make the decision to say, I am going to step out on this star faith, and because this offer was made to me, I don't need anyone else, which I believe. If you do, and you have someone, that's awesome. But don't be codependent upon them, okay? Because, and not just because people can let you down. I don't want to jade anyone. I'm just saying, all you need is you. And know your worth and what you bring to the table. Because universe got your back. They're offering you, this may be too bright. You know, but just take my word for it. It's the Ace of Cups. So that's a brand new start. All aces are gifts from the universe. I would also like to see, what are you moving away from with this Six of Swords? What's going on here? All right. Oh. Okay, so maybe you're not just moving away from something. This is probably more like a rite of passage, because to have everything that you want, which is at the center of your reading, you have the judgment card, another major arcana, and it's saying that you're being called to do something. So when you're being called to do something, don't let the universe have to call you more than once, honey. Okay? Take it from your girl. Learn from my lessons. Learn. Listen. I had 5 jobs last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs last year. I decided I'm not working for nobody else. It's not for me. I'm not lazy whatsoever. I just never had a job that I liked, except for when I worked for myself. When I owned my own nail salon, loved it. Worked 3 days a week, made plenty of money. Loved it. When I was doing my tarot before, loved it. Got afraid of all the attention I was getting so quickly, but that's in the video that I told you about earlier if you want to watch that. But when I was like, I can't remember the other one, but it's like, out of all these years of work I've done, 3 jobs, but those was when I was the boss. So you are being called to do something, and I guess I just had to be let go from those jobs to say, listen, sit down, have every seat in the room, and you pull these tarot cards and you get these words out to my people like I told you to. You do that, okay? That's what you do. So I want to see some advice on how to change this 9 of Swords outcome, because as we all know, tarot is a divination tool. The gift is the gift. The tarot is the divination tool. And you can just change the energy at any time and change the outcome of anything. You could have made a decision while we were doing this reading and decided, hey, no, I'm not going to worry about it. And that will change for you. So I want some advice on the 9 of Swords, this staying up, worrying about stuff. Probably worrying about the competition. Okay, that jumped. You got another ace, another gift from universe. This one is an opportunity and money. So if you would realize that God got your back, universe got your back, Mother Goddess got your back, your ancestors are surrounding you, they're feeding you ideas. You are not alone. You don't have to be codependent on nobody. You have a brand new start in money and all things of the earthly plane. Home, car, clothes, food. You don't have to worry about nothing. That's the advice. Don't worry about it. No, God got you. All right, so that's your money, honey. So let's get into, and underneath the deck, you got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor, Gemini. It is a good time to be a Gemini. Please believe me. Yes, so the wheel is turning in your favor. Count on that fortune. Believe in it. Look for it. Keep that faith that you already have, that star. See it from a different perspective. Realize, do it your way. And you know what? And remember to be authentic. Because, see, authenticity will draw your tribe to you. They'll feel you. You know what I mean? They'll understand you. They will bond with you. They get you. You know what I'm saying? They get your little quirky jokes. Or just the way you explain stuff. Or just the way you help them. The way you talk to them. The way you treat them. You know, they get it from you. Because you're being your authentic self. Because anybody can jump out here and be fake. But how long can you hold that up? Not very long. Please believe me. And that's not just in business. Because we about to jump into your love. That's in love too. So be your authentic self. I'm just shuffling these cards. Because like I said, I had all my stuff packed, honey. I had my cards. I had my crystals. My sage. My Palo Santo. Had everything packed up, ready to go. So I'm getting my clothes together. So I'm going to put all this stuff in the car first. I'm going to come back and get that. Pulled right off without it, child. Don't worry about it. Thank God my sister got sage. And they have, you know, stores here. We went to Raven Moon. Shout out to Raven Moon. And I bought a deck of cards and she bought me a deck of cards. All right, so let's get started on your love. Now we do the full Celtic cross for the love. Look at that, just shuffling without even looking. Hey, skills. I got skills. You know, once one jump, we get started. That's our sign and our tribe. That's how we do it. All the way live. I don't know why that's in my mind right now. Maybe that's got something to do with your love life. All the way live. What you trying to hide from it, Gemini? Ain't no cards wanting to jump out. What's for the collective of Gemini? Gemini love, Gemini love, Gemini love. What's going on with the Geminis? Probably because I got to read for you and your twin. One of y'all don't want to let the secret out. No? Maybe? Okay, we'll see. I love me some Geminis. I got some Gemini cousins. Hunty. When I tell you we had the most fun, they are down for you. We'll ride. I don't like the word ride or die because I don't feel like nobody should have to die for me, but they will ride or beat somebody's ass, put it like that, with you or for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all Geminis are violent. I'm just saying they're very fun until you push that wrong button. So, very good people. All right, so I'm feeling like this ain't gonna work. I feel like I need to shuffle and cut the deck. Because we're gonna get to it. And if we don't, universe, I just ask you to tell me when to stop shuffling. And that's when we'll start the reading. We'll do one more shuffle. I forgot to set up some water over here. But it's all good. I won't die of thirst before your reading is over. If your cards will come out. I'm just saying. All right, let's try this one more again. What should Gemini know about love, Lord? Universe, what should Gemini know about love? Higher self, Gemini collective. What should Gemini know about love? Gemini, you don't get a love reading this month. We'll try again next month. All right. Child, y'all know I am just playing with y'all. So let me just zone in and listen for when I'm being told to stop shuffling. Move this back a little bit. All right. It's in the way of my cards. Okay. All right then. Underneath the deck. Maybe that's why y'all don't want me to know what's going on. Or maybe that's why you probably don't want to know what's going on. We have the Five of Swords, which is a conflict. Some type of conflict. Five of Swords is a win at all cost. Like someone who will fight dirty, they're gonna win at all costs. Like they will not lose. Now we're gonna see if that's you, Gemini, or your cross watcher that's watching right now, trying to see what Gemini doing. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, okay, well first up, we got the Chariot. So, some victory, some movement, a triumph in some, try that again. A triumph in some sort of way, major arcana, and it could represent a Cancer. That's at the center. We also have the Seven of Cups is crossing that. Now the Seven of Cups is sometimes when you just got too many choices and you just don't know what to do with all these choices. So yeah, you got the Chariot where you could just go ahead and move forward and you'll be triumphant, victorious. That Chariot is going to take off. You really don't even need to guide it. Universe is guiding it to where you need to go. But what's crossing that is the Seven of Cups, too many choices. Okay? That's like when you got too many shoes in your closet and you just don't know which shoes you need to wear, and now you just don't even want to pick a pair because you're like, I ain't got nothing to wear. I know you lying. I know you lying with 20 pairs of shoes in your closet. This is not sponsored. Get you a, what's that little Poshmark or something like that app and sell some. This ain't the money part. Anyway, love. So maybe you have a lot of suitors. Maybe you have a lot of choices. But you know there's a conflict with either you or that other person. What's at the root of it all is another major arcana, death. So there's, in your subconscious, there's some type of transformation going on. There's a transformation happening. In the recent past, wow, you had the Ten of Wands. There was whoever you were with, it was like a burden to you. It was very burdening to you or to them. We'll clarify that. But there was some type of burden in the past with your love. As far as what you're thinking about now, you have a lot of major arcanas. I just want to go ahead and point that out. So some big changes coming in your life, Gemini. You have the Fool. You ready for a brand new start? You are ready for a brand new start. That burden that you had in the past, no. Because see, you're transforming. Yeah. Like you're being reborn. Like you are. That old you, that one who couldn't make a choice, that's dead. You're being transformed. You're being rebirthed, reborn. And you don't want a burden no more. You want a brand new start. And guess what? In your near future, you're going to have it. Now, it is the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign. Now, air sign could be coming into your life, and it doesn't, just because it's a queen doesn't mean it's a woman. Now, But the Queen of Swords does represent someone that says it just the way it is, cut and dry. Just gonna let you know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I got to give it to you straight. Very intelligent, very straight to the point. Also can be a little bitchy. Some people see them that way, but that's what's coming towards you in the near future. Or maybe that's just the way you've decided you're gonna become. You're not gonna be wishy-washy and unable to make decisions. You're transforming where you're not gonna be burdened down. You're gonna be the queen or the king, take it how it resonates, of air, and you're gonna be in charge. Now, how you see yourself, you see yourself as the star. You see yourself as someone's wish come true. You know your own value. You know what you bring to the table. So that's why I guess you're becoming a Queen of Swords, saying, no, if you can't put up with if you can't produce what I need for my brand new start, because I will not be burdened anymore, then off with your head. You see how she holding that sword? Oh, she ready. Off with his head. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Now, how others see you is the Nine of Pentacles. They see you as a single person that's got everything they need. And they probably thinking to themselves, well, what can I bring to the table? They got a house, they got a car, got a good job, 401k, or a wonderful business, probably about to start another one, you know, or they online making their money, or they just got it going on. What can I bring to the table? This is how others see you. You already know you're a wish fulfilled. You are a wish come true for someone. You know what you bring to the table, and they see you the same way, but they see you as a single person doing that. Now, in your hopes and fears, High Priestess, another major arcana, the High Priestess. Now, whenever I have this in the hopes and fears position, I say, you know, it could be a hope or a fear. Some people are afraid of the High Priestess, and I get why, because some people, you know how they say ignorance is bliss? I don't think Gemini is that way. Y'all want to know. Or at least one half of you wants to know. The other half may not. So it could be a fear of, the High Priestess knows it all, honey. She can see behind the veil. She knows the secrets. She knows everything. And she can reveal them to you if you ask her. So that could be a fear that maybe your secrets would be revealed. Or it could be a hope that whoever you are thinking about moving forward with this Chariot, you would get to know all of their secrets, or there would be no secrets between you guys, that you guys could just have a good, happy, working relationship. Now, if nothing in this energy here changes as it is, your outcome is the Three of Pentacles. That's collaboration. That's working together. I call it co-creation. You're co-creating with God. Like God put y'all together to work this thing through, work it out. But everyone doesn't see it that way. But it is collaboration. It's working together. It's building something together. And so that's a good outcome. Now let's go ahead and clarify. We're going to clarify the Ten of Wands. What was the burden? Excuse me. The Devil. That codependency, that feeling like you needed that person, or either maybe they needed you too much. Maybe they were too clingy. Maybe they were just holding on to you too tightly, and like you just couldn't break free. Or maybe someone had a substance abuse issue, because that's also a part of the Devil, substance abuse, and it just became a burden, like you just couldn't put up with it anymore. Maybe they were this way when they were not drinking or abusing, and then they were that way when they were. But then they would always come back and, you know, and try to put all of it on you, like, I did apologize, like, why can't you just take me back? Things like that. That's part of the burden. Okay, let us see why you have the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess in your hopes and fears? Okay. Ooh, another major arcana, Justice. So I'm gonna say, I'm thinking that's a hope then, because like I said, this person that you're ready to move forward with in this Chariot, it's only right. It's only right. You didn't put up with this devil, this burden. You know, you had to go through a transformation. You have to start all the way live, all the way new. You know, starting over as the Fool, and you know, an innocent, brand new journey, ready to just forget it all and move forward. And it's because of karma, law of reciprocity. What you put out is what you get back. You cannot reap anything you didn't sow. So you got out of that. You had your transformation, and now you're not going to have any secrets. You're going to get the justice you deserve. You're going to get to know everything that you needed to know. Okay? Yay. Finally, the only other thing I wanted to clarify for you is this Seven of Cups. What is all these choices? Oh, and I also want to clarify the Queen of Air. Something flipped. I can't find it. But this came out. Four of Wands, which traditionally is the marriage card, or at least a very happy home, you know? So maybe that was one of the choices, because you had several choices. Let's see what the other choices were. Let's get one more choice. What was another choice they had out of this Seven of Cups? All these choices just blocking this movement. Eight of Pentacles. Learning, working, building towards your future. Building something for yourself. Something that you could have in your future. So, maybe they wanted you to be codependent on them in the past because they wanted to settle you down, maybe even propose marriage, or maybe you are married. But you wanted to work on something better. You knew you could have something better, and you didn't want to settle. Hey, I don't know you. These are just what the energies of the cards are saying. I am grateful that you do have that Three of Pentacles as your outcome. You're going to be working together. You have 1, 2, 3. Man, I can't even count all these major arcanas. 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas on here. Death, very important. That transformation. It's in your subconscious at this time. Let it come forward. What you are aware of is you're ready for something new. The Fool. Let it go. Let it come on through. Let it come on through. That Chariot. Once that Chariot starts rolling, you either get on or get ran over. So if you want to go on with this person, hey, boo, I'm coming by, I'm swinging by. I'm just going to slow down. You jump your ass on, okay? And then we're going to ride out, okay? We're not stopping, you know, because the Chariot is already rolling. And then we're going to work together to build what we really want, because I know I'm a prize. You know I'm a prize. And it's only right. It's only right that I get this now because of what I've been through, this burden and this devil. I can't pick it up. This table is too slick, but I love my sister for letting me use it. And everybody went out the room. I hope you guys loved your reading. I know it went a little long, but I mean, I was really trying to pull these cards for you guys, and y'all didn't want to let them come out. I don't know why. But if you would like a personal reading, please go to my email, sharingdelight@gmail.com. I'll put it in a link below. I'll also link the video that I told you where I've been if you choose to see it If not, don't worry about it. Thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody who needs to hear it, share it. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and join our tribe, honey. We ride through here. We riders. Hey. I always say something different about it. I just don't know what to say about our tribe, but it's awesome. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you in your next reading.